Maybe.
Welcome to... Is it my go or your go?
I think it's my go? Welcome to...
Okay, your go.
Welcome to my Mega Munchie run.
We got the 4th episode to do. As always, we suck.
I cannot see any of this.
I'm going in. Somebody's gonna friggin' pay for screwing up my vacation.
Wow. Although, to be
That's a
fair,
great
Duke,
start.
you did take a pretty damn long vacation.
Yeah. Immediately go to all the secrets.
I know it's not
because-
Duke Nukem Forever, but whatever. I know it's not Duke Nukem Forever, but whatever.
Yeah.
What else rhymes with whatever? I'm clever. Which I'm clearly not.
Don't undersell yourself, man.
I just rhymed Duke Nukem Forever with I'm clever. If that
Damn it.
isn't not being clever, then I don't know what is.
Me neither. Damn it, how do you get through here?
You do it by sheer audacity.
Can you even see what's going on now?
No. It is like super unnot night vision. I can see the
Right,
freeze
turn this on again.
thrower.
Yeah.
Turn the lights on.
Woo.
Just kick the fan in.
Yeah. It's Duke, man. You always kick the fans in.
Like, it's like, it's a fan. Like, you don't just kick it.
You're obviously doing this, maybe. What the hell did that open? Oh, I
The
see.
button opener. Did it open that?
Gave me a portable med kit.
Come get some.
Well, now I've got a better gun.
God,
can he die? There we go. It's the weather report.
Really?
Okay. It's the weather report. Okay, it's gonna
Wow.
be it's gonna be cloudy over there. There's gonna be thunder over here, and then there's gonna be raining babes over here, and it's gonna be raining dildos in that area. And it's gonna be nice and sunny just in the middle.
Okay. Whatever. Done. That's it. I'm done. I quit. I'm done. No, I'm done. I've seen enough. Like,
Yep. That's the thing.
no, it's not the thing. It's the.
That's
it's,
the weather report. Wow.
I have.
This is like... Oh my god! I didn't
I
even...
just see this hand like appearing in front of the screen. It's like it's like a JonTron video all up in this house. First we got people quitting, then we got people shaking hands at screen.
Am I the next JonTron?
Earlier today I was going, eh,
Yeah, you were too.
eh.
Ah! Alright, got him.
Dude,
Now I have
once
to go
we've
through
done
all
this
this
one,
again.
we can do like any game ever. Because
Yeah.
like nothing's going to have as crude humor as this does.
Not at all. Damn. Actually, I think they might have fixed the clipping through doors in this version.
I got to play Cards Against Humanity last night.
Oh, that must have been fun.
Yeah, it was. I won the Netflix and blank card by playing the Daddy Issues card. I also won a card about people damn it, I can't remember. It was one about undergraduates.
Did you play with the base deck or all the decks?
Ellie has the same box setty thingy that you do.
The bigger, blacker box?
Yeah. And we just grabbed, like, there was like 4 piles of cards sort of thing because we just had so many of them and there was so many people playing. We had like 7 people playing.
Ah. Yeah. I've got all the expansions and stuff.
There's
got all
like
the Cards
there's
Against
like an
Humanity.
iPad version of it that lets you like just connect to whatever iPads and play it sort of thing. And
Yeah, there's one on the Android too that connects using Chromecast.
yeah,
So you could
but
play it on your PS4 if you want.
the thing
Wait,
the
do you
thing
PS4 iPad?
the thing I have is I would like one that was like cross-platform. Like
Yeah,
both
I think
iOS,
there's one called Dehumanize Your Friends or something that's cross-platform.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was an issue. Like, I'd show up and everyone's playing it on their iPads, and I'm like, well, I've got a Note 3 sort of thing, and it's like, oh, well, you can't play it, you know? Although the key thing with a game like that is it has to be, like, free, you know? Like, you can't really make it a paid-for app because you want people to just be able to join in and play, you know?
Yeah. That's the thing that I hate about iOS. It's like all their apps you have to pay for.
Not all of them.
And if there's in-app purchases, they're usually like 1,000,000 times more expensive than the Android counterparts.
Did I tell you about how Angry Birds 2 goes?
I don't think you did, actually.
Angry Birds 2 is really interesting because, like, you know how Angry Birds is, like, known for, like, repeating the same game over and over again with different levels?
Yeah.
With maybe 1 or 2 revised mechanics or, like, a new bird or something?
Yeah.
In Angry Birds 2, they actually, like, what they did was they had this whole decision to make it, like, a free-to-play sort of dealy where you get it for free, but you have, like, energy and such, like in Angry Birds Go, and you're dead.
Damn it! I should
I said
really
Angry
say,
Birds
shouldn't I?
Go, and you died, so maybe I should stop not say that word anymore. No. The thing they had with Angry Birds Go, right, was, like, the whole energy thing, right? And they...
I didn't really play Go, but sure, I'm with you.
with Go, it was like you got 5 tries, and then you had to wait for your energy to refill sort of thing, you know? And in Angry Birds 2, they decided to use a similar sort of system where they had, like, energy and stuff like that. But what Rovio decided to do was go, like, the extreme opposite of, like, Dungeon Keeper and stuff like that, and instead made it so that most of the gameplay elements in Angry Birds 2 reflect that change in the game.
Yeah.
So what they do is, rather than having basically, they tried to make it as easy for you to beat the levels as possible and not get stuck. Because, like, if you ran out of energy in a game where you had to retry the level over and over and over and over again, then you get upset. You run out of energy and stuff like that, and then you leave because you hated the game. And what Rovio did was they came by and they made they made the game like they changed up the mechanics of the game to reflect this. Like, they made it so that the levels are like generated when you start the level, sort of thing, rather than predefined. They made it so that it was easier to get energy and stuff like this. Like, you could watch ads to get like extra stuff if you failed a level and stuff like this. They split up the levels into like 3 different rooms, and they made it so that you could have you could choose which Angry Bird or which bird you start off with, sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
And like, they added all these different features and everything, and and they added in like boss pigs and stuff like that, which had to be, killed either with a particularly strong bird or with like pushing them off a ledge or something like that. And they added all these interesting little mechanics and stuff to the game, but they're just there to make the game easier.
Sorry, they did or didn't
They
make the game easier?
They're just there to make the game easier.
Okay, yeah.
And that was like, don't get me wrong, I think that Angry Birds 2 is a pretty good game, but they still haven't gotten their free-to-play model right, because it's way too easy to just play the game without paying any money for it, right?
Yeah.
And instead of like forcing the player to pay money for it, they're essentially helping the player not pay money for it, which isn't good for them,
Yeah, it is.
You want it to be good for the player and the developer,
Yeah.
which is a tough balance in a pay-to-play system. And Angry Birds 2's changes in mechanics are really good, because they're innovative, and they change things up. They're not just the same game over and over again, but you begin to realize that, if there's no challenge in beating the levels, then why are you even playing the game to begin with?
Yeah.
Like,
That's right.
so yeah.
That's a fair point.
And that was the thing I have with Angry Birds 2. Like, they changed up all of their mechanics to reflect the free-to-play system, which, I don't know, is, like, it's a good thing because they were repeating the same mechanics over and over again. It's a bad thing because they're not exactly enforcing a good standard for free-to-play games. And developers like, me or other people in the industry are going to have trouble competing with a game like that, because, simply put, why would you play a game that's challenging that you have to pay for when you could just play a game that's easy for free?
Yeah.
It's kind of like McDonald's, and they're taking the monopoly on stuff and things like that.
Where is it?
Now. Is this a Mission Impossible? Is this like a Mission Impossible room?
It is?
Remember the white room in one of the Mission Impossible?
I remember the thing where they, like, hang from the ceiling.
Yeah, and they had to put like coins or like rocks in the actor's shoes so he wouldn't keep bumping his head on the ground.
Yeah? That's
Yeah.
funny. That's really funny. Although
They took like, apparently they did like 5 takes.
it was incredibly awkwardly balanced, eh?
Yeah.
Like they
no,
balanced
that's
him
fun.
from his waist. Why not from his back or something like that? Like.
Alright. On the next episode of Mega Munchie Run, I'm gonna actually figure out this code
You are? Are you
and
sure?
continue on with the
Are you
game.
sure? You sure? I found out what that thing at the bottom was.
What?
Whatever it is that you've got in front of the screen.
This?
No.
Oh, this?
Yeah, that. Your pass thingy.
Yeah. I don't think the viewers can see it, but
Oh,
I have like
Of
a
course they
PAX.
can't see it. They're not capturing that. We're not.
I know, but
scrubs.
maybe
We
the
don't use
viewers-
cameras to capture our bloody footage for the episodes. Or do
I
we?
know.
Dun dun dun!
Yeah, we actually do, but the problem is we have these really crummy like 144p cameras. So what we have to do is we have to enlarge it to 1080p and then fill in the pixels.
Oh, it's fine. We just use mipmaps and anti-aliasing.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for?
That's how it looks
Christmas?
so good, guys.
No, we're waiting for the next episode.
We're waiting for
So,
me to press the button to say stop. And or Charlie to press the button to
Yeah.
say stop.
I think I might just... Thanks for watching now.
Thanks for watching.
So-
Have a good night.
Thanks for watching.